Over centuries, Black Americans have had to battle to prove themselves, whether that be within their occupation, amongst a social setting, and in education. And for this very reason, of having to fight twice as hard for everything, many of our ancestors were able to create magic. Hello guys, thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Join us in this video as we explore the fascinating tale of a pioneer who created potato chips and learn about the unexpected beginnings of this global culinary phenomenon. George Crum, also known as George Speck, was the genius who came up with what we know today as potato chips. Born in an era known as the Jim Crow era, growing up, Mr. Crum would have had to overcome many hurdles. The Jim Crow era was known for its prolific racism and was a time where Black Americans could not enter white establishments. Segregation ruled white American with signs posted outside restaurants and banks saying "No Blacks." The inventor managed to get hired at a high-end restaurant in New York called the Moon Lake House. George worked as a chef, creating delicious and well-presented food for the many customers welcomed through the doors of the eatery. On one particular day in 1853, a customer walked into the Moon Lake House, and unknown to them, their actions would be a result of Mr. George Crum starting his legacy within Black history and creating a snack that is now eaten globally. It was said that this customer, when his food arrived, was not satisfied with its quality. The unsatisfied customer was not pleased with his fried potatoes and asked if they could be taken back to the chef. In a fit of rage, George cut the potatoes ridiculously thin as a way of showing his annoyance to the critique. However, little did he know it was a hit. Unbelievably, the customer adored the Saratoga chips, and a snack legend was subsequently formed. The Saratoga chip phenomenon quickly emerged as word of Crum's delicious invention spread like wildfire. George Crum created his own business where he specialized in selling the delicious potato chips that had won over many people's hearts and palates as the demand increased tremendously. But do not be mistaken. America at the time was still very much racist and did not see Black Americans as equal. Being a businessman during the 19th century meant that George more than likely had to deal with white oppressors attempting to steal his idea, gossip, and slander, along with his stock being stolen. Black business owners also were made to pay extortionate manufacturing rates. Nevertheless, despite the obstacles, he was able to create a fantastic product. Let's actually take a few seconds to think about it. Fried potato slices, or potato chips as we know it, are thin, crunchy, perfectly seasoned, and everyone loves them. They have become an iconic snack. Today they have evolved with the wider world having access to many different flavors and textures. From humble beginnings to worldwide delight. When we fast forward to the present, potato chips have become a worldwide sensation. They are common in snack sections, party platters, and even gourmet foods. The tempting combination of crispy texture, delectable flavors, and limitless variety has made potato chips a fundamental component of our culinary environment, which is why it is so important to pay homage to the Black creator, because he more than likely had to put a tremendous amount of effort into his craft once it took off. With astounding consumption rates, potato chips have emerged as a global favorite pleasure. It is estimated that more than 1.6 billion pounds of potato chips are consumed annually in the United States alone. That is nearly equal to the weight of the Empire State Building, to put it into context. When we look back on the history of potato chips, we must also remember to add it into the books of Black history. It's amazing to see how George Crum's straightforward culinary creation won over the hearts and palates of people all over the world. Since their humble origins in Saratoga Springs, potato chips have grown into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise that continues to make millions of people happy. So another time you grab a bag of potato chips, try to appreciate the amazing tale that led to this crunchy, tasty treat. Recall George Crum, the creative chef who transformed a client's complaint into a timeless snack, regardless of the struggles he had to endure, or being born in an era of extreme racism and segregation. We hope you enjoyed the revolutionary story of the potato chip and the brief history of the life of George Crum. We hope to bring you more stories on Black creatives, educating you on Black history, which you can then go on to share with others. Our channel is open to all, so although we may speak on Black history, We welcome those from all backgrounds to help share and promote unity. By joining our community of inquisitive minds who are passionate about learning the untold tales behind beloved inventions, you can stay up to speed with our most recent videos and subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video with others and subscribe. We appreciate your participation, so until we meet again, keep crunching and exploring the lovely things of the world. To be connected, to be aware.